All right, so last time we were here, this store was at about $500,000, and I walked you through my entire process from start to finish. But since then, a lot has changed. So, first, we've scaled the store past the big seven-figure mark, which is a huge accomplishment. But also, we have new AI tools that completely change how we're branding out the stores. And we have a new product research strategy that basically nobody is talking about at this moment. So I'm going to dive into the numbers. I'm going to break everything down. But before we get started, my goal for today is very simple. I want to give you a clear path to your first $1,000 day. One product, one store, one winning ad is all it takes to completely change your life. So please keep that in mind as you're going throughout today's video. Now, when we last checked in, it was around December. So let me just show you how the last 30 days have been. 174K, nothing too crazy. And I say that loosely because if you were to post a 100K screenshot on like Twitter or some Discords, they'll make fun of you for being poor, which is kind of ridiculous. And then this year, 2026, we're up to 470K so far. And keep in mind, this is just one of our brands, and the product is literally just copy pasted from someone else I saw online. And quick profit loss check, last 30 days, 170K revenue after all expenses. That is our ads, fulfilling orders, transaction fees, other BS. We walked away with 41K. And I know that sounds pretty crazy, but realize we're just on 24% margins. So realistically, for the volume we've brought in, this store is doing fairly adequate. And then I'll also give you an update of all time on this store. Let's do a maximum view. I think August 1st was when we first started. So from August 1st until today, which is March 23rd, we are up to, give it a minute, it's loading quite slow today. It's a lot of data it has to pull in here. Let's see. Oh, here we are, 29K orders. Holy shit. 1.2 mil revenue after all expenses, ads, fulfillment, etc. 340K on a single store alone. And we started this in August. So it's been about 9 months so far. And keep in mind, this was just a product that I ripped from TikTok and have been able to brand it out over the previous months by using AI. And that's what I'm showing you guys today. And real quick, this will be a longer video, probably 1 to 2 hours in length. So if you have a short attention span and you want to go doom scroll some TikToks, I suggest you click off right now. However, for the other ambitious people that are ready to make some money online, get your pen, paper ready, and let's get into it. So my goal for today, very simple. I want to teach you how to make your first 1K day. I'm going to show you exactly what is working in 2026, and I'm going to show you step by step through the entire process. So by the end of this video, you're going to have a clear path how to go from 0 to 1K days. And if you can smash that, I can almost guarantee you this six-figure month is much easier than you may think. But with that in mind, we got to do a quick earnings disclaimer. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not just going to launch one product and suddenly make thousands and thousands of dollars. But in the beginning, I didn't want that either. When I first got started, I just wanted enough money to cover my bills. I saw some people online posting six-figure months. I was like, holy shit, if I can just get a fraction of what these people are bringing in, I'm going to be set. So that is what got me introduced to dropshipping. But my first year, guys, I spent over $10,000 and didn't get any profits. I was running meta ads, paying for all these subscriptions, spy tools, different themes, my Shopify store, but I still didn't quit because I realized it would just take that one product. And that is exactly what happened. My first winner took me from 0 to 89K in 14 days. I made about 25K net profit on that. So in 2 weeks, I recouped my entire last year's expenses and then was in the green moving forward. And this right here happened 5 years ago. And since then, we now have multiple stores running at once. The smallest one only does about a couple $100 a day, nothing too crazy. And the biggest store hit $29,000 in a single day last year on Black Friday. So it's not like it does that every single day, but that's the threshold we were able to hit. And a lot of people out there, you're not going to hit 100K a month, at least not quick, but a 1K day, that right there is definitely very achievable, especially with what you guys are about to learn. So here's a full list for today's video. We have an updated store setup guide. I have a new method of product research. We have some new AI tools for copywriting and product images. We have a new method coming to ad creatives actually. And just like last time, I'll be launching both TikTok and Meta ads in this video. That way you can see both platforms at the same time and read the data accordingly. And this video is actually what's working right now. I'm not just showing you some dumb BS from 2022, not some theory from a random guru. This is what's working on my stores and on my student stores. And for those of you that are new here and don't know who I am, real quick intro, my name, Anthony Eclipse. I've been in this space for over 4 years now. We've generated over $6.5 million through e-commerce. We've helped over 1,000 students get their first winners, which is pretty crazy to think about. And then we've been growing this community online as well. The main YouTube channel has 80K subs. The Discord has about 30K members. And then we have this raw channel as well that we're starting to build up. So if you want to join the community, hit subscribe down below. I'm planning to post more in-depth videos like this every single month over on this channel. And realize life can change pretty quick. So my first year in e-com, I was in firefighting school. So I was managing a dropshipping store while training to become a firefighter. And that was grueling. It was not easy work, busting my balls on the fire ground every single day. But I knew deep down I wasn't going to have that as a lifelong career. At most, it was buying me time to where my store can make money. And if I had to do that as a job for short-term salary, I was okay with it, but I always knew I would do something self-sufficient. So a full year later, February 2021, hit my first winner, make 89K 14 days. And then a month after that, I graduated from the firefighting academy, and I've just been doing e-com full-time ever since. 5 years later, I have multiple stores, have done several millions, and we have helped thousands of students do the same. Here's one recent win. I literally just screenshotted this the other day. This is Azad. He's one of our fastest students to hit 100K, literally 0 to 6 figures in 4 days. He said, e-com is the best market. You just got to take your time. It's a real business. And this wasn't Azad's first store. In fact, he's been dropshipping for maybe 3-4 months now, but this is what happens when your skills compound. Another win. This is Jackson here. And he said, praise God, first 5 days of a supplement brand. So he has $2,000 MRR here. That means monthly recurring revenue, which means even if he doesn't lift a single finger, he has 2K coming in next month. And keep in mind, he's only ran this store for 5 days. Wild. And one more example comes from Dan. He hit 39K 14 days. He said he tested 10 to 15 products over 2 years on his own, didn't really get success, but then just 4 products with my one-on-one mentorship that took him to this product right here. Now, all 3 of those wins were one-on-one mentorship students, but you guys don't need to pay me. Just watch this video, get started. When you get profits flowing and you're ready to scale, boom, you guys know where to come. Hit me up. Let's put some fuel on the fire. So this is the final slide before we start to screen share and get started, but it's on the recommended budget. So I would say $1,000 is the bare minimum to realistically get started. Like Shopify is $1 for your first 3 months, then $29 a month. So $1, nothing crazy. A domain, $12 for the year, but Shopify currently has a deal where they're giving you the domain for free. So depending when you're watching this, that might not even cost you anything. Apps and subscriptions, this will be about $40 to $75 a month, depending on which apps you use and the specific plans you're on. Fulfillment, shipping orders out only happens once a customer pays you for the product in the first place. And then the remainder of your budget is just spent on paid ads. Paid ads is the most efficient way to test products and start to scale up while having control over the full process. And the main difference between a 1K and 10K day is realistically how long you've been selling that product and also your access to cash flow, whether you have a credit card or some money saved up in the bank. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to build your first 1K per day Shopify store. Leave a comment down below if you guys are hyped. I want to see some 100Ks in the comments. Go to the comments, type 100K, comment, post it. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to get the headphones on so we can go try hard today. We are first signing up for Shopify. Last video, we used the AI store builder. I'm streamlining things this time. We're going to go a whole lot quicker. So Shopify is $1 per month. All you want to do is enter in your email, get signed up. Okay, our credit card is entered and we are subscribed. And I will have my Shopify affiliate link in the description down below. You don't need to use it. You can go to shopify.com, sign up on your own. However, if you want to support the free work I'm doing on this channel, that's one of the easiest ways to give back is just check in the description, check in the resource link using our Shopify sign up. And I recommend you go with the basic plan just to keep it simple. Technically, you could choose the most advanced plan for $1, save some money on transaction fees, but I also know some of you guys are lazy and you're going to forget to cancel that in 3 months. And if you're not profitable, you'll be billed $400. So just to keep it simple, go for the basic plan, $39 a month. And it'll ask you some questions like where you're selling, but just skip this setup entirely, and then it'll take us on over to our Shopify dashboard. So that is it for the store setup.